I just hired the cheapest day trader on FIVERR and I'm gonna let him day trade for me for 1 whole week. The only problem is I can't afford to lose this money.
Bro, are you sure you want to do this?
Yep. By the end of this week, I'm gonna get one of these. So the way this works is through something called signals. I've basically been added into a group chat where all I have to do is copy every single trade that he makes. I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna go, but let's give it a try. So on Monday morning, the first trade came through and he didn't advise any risk management with the trade. So I just entered every trade using one standard lot. And after entering the first trade of the week exactly as I was told to, I was feeling pretty confident. So I headed down to the local dealership, placed a deposit on a Ferrari and stopped off on the way home for a nice light gym session to get the week started. Unfortunately, when I returned home, the first trade of the week had hit stop loss and resulted in a $231.54 loss. So on Tuesday morning, the second trade signal of the week came through, and of course I entered everything as I was told to. I then headed out for the morning, and first things first, after Monday's loss, I went back to the dealership and cancelled the Ferrari. Shortly after, I headed down to the bank for a small bank loan, just in case things got any worse. Again, unfortunately, when I returned home, we received the second loss of the week for a $604.55 loss. So Wednesday came, and after losing nearly $1,000 in 2 days, I was getting a little bit scared of the way this was going. But after making myself some breakfast from what I had left, I jumped into Wednesday's trades, and to be honest, this guy went absolutely crazy on Wednesday, sending out 3 trades in 1 day, and of course I entered them all. But they all resulted in stop loss, giving me a total combined loss on the day of $1,255.73. So after losing over $2,000 in 3 days, I decided this was the perfect time to find myself a deal, and got rid of my house and swapped it for a tent and a little fluffy dog called Greg. And this is Greg. So after a cold night, me and Greg woke up feeling confident that we could still turn this around. Unfortunately, I had enough money left to buy some internet data so I could enter the trade when it was sent through. Once again, I entered the trade exactly as I was told to, but yes, you guessed it, we hit another stop loss, giving us yet another loss of $471. That meant I had taken 6 straight losses in a row, and I was then faced with the most difficult part of this journey so far. I had to sell Greg the pug.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
And the tent that I was living in, and moved out into something a little less expensive. After waking at the new crib on Friday, I gave some time to reflect on how the week had gone from Ferrari deposits to losing Greg to not even having an internet connection to place Friday's trades. But it's fair to say this didn't work that well for me after I lost over 50% of the account in just 4 days of trading, with a total loss of $2,601.11. So I guess this is just one of those things that just didn't work out for us, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.